All right, guys, I'm going to try to do my weight video. My wife has OCD problems, so she's trying to hang up a picture right after class. So if you hear some hammering, it's her fault. Okay? So, here we go. We're going to grab our weights. Remember, in class, I break things down a little bit slower and we go over the movements a little bit more. So if you need a little bit more of teaching, jump in the class. Okay? You can mute yourself and video and everything. Nobody even really realizes you're there. Okay? It's the new age of Zoom. Alrighty. So here we go. Alright? So, we're going to start with our squat presses. So I'm going to hold them in my hand. I'm not putting my butt up in the air. I'm going to drop nicely down. Big deep breath in, core tight, curl it, press it. Now, what I was telling people in class, if the weights are too light for you, you don't have heavy enough weight, we're going to go like this, and we're going to squat slowly, stand up and squeeze, curl, then press them up slowly. Okay? So all that being said, just slow down whatever you're doing. Okay? And make it feel heavier than it is. Then we went to scissors. So front and back, I'm coming out to the side and then rotating. So if I'm doing them this way, I'm coming out and then let them rotate. Now when I pull, I'm not yanking and swinging them up. I'm trying to get the outside deltoid. So I'm trying to nail this right here to get a good form. And when you're behind your back, you're going to get a little bit of the front shoulder stretch. It's really good for you. All right, then we're doing curls. I'm going to put the weights together. I'm going to keep my elbows kind of into my ribs. And I'm just going to let the elbow joint push and squeeze. Okay? So I'm not doing this with the shoulder. I'm not yanking and leaning and getting the bobs. It's just the elbow joint and the bicep pulling, curling, and squeezing it. Okay? When I come to the top, I'm coming here. I'm not coming out like this. Okay? So, we're going to nail that. Then we went over to overhead shoulder, tricep extension. So I'm on my knees with my core tight, arms are above my head. I'm going to extend behind and up and squeeze. Okay? So the whole time I'm keeping my core tight, going to get my triceps lit. I'm not going to let my arms come out here. I'm going to bring them in to an extent, squeeze the back of my arms. Alrighty? So get back here, that tricep area. Then we went right into hamstrings. So it's just like when we've done in classes, but now we've got the weights, soft knees. I'm pushing back. If it's not enough weight, go faster and only do like a half to 3/4 rep range and get those hamstrings to light right up. All right, from there we did a one-arm row. So we're going to try not to brace ourselves. I'm going to do an offset stance. I'm going to hold one in my hand, and I'm going to row the other one. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to think I'm pulling with my elbow, okay? Not my wrist in my hand. So I'm going to try to think my elbow is pulling back, and I'm going to squeeze my back. We'll do one arm, then the other. Then we're going to do a kickback rear delt. So I'm going to do an offset stance with my elbow, my forearm on my knee. I'm going to keep my elbow up to my hip, kick, let it relax into the rear fly. Now remember, when you rear fly, we're going for the back of the shoulder, not swinging and not letting it drop down. Stay under control, and then we come right back to the kickback, right back to the fly. All right? Stay on them, squeeze them. If you have enough weights, go heavy enough so it's a struggle. And like I said, if you don't, slow it down, work the negative as well as the positive. Then we finished with a step lunge fly. So we're just stepping, coming up and flying, alternating back and forth. All right? And you shake it off. So, this workout is a little bit of everything. The caps of your shoulders, okay? So the side of your shoulder here and the back of the shoulder should be at least 70% being used, lit up. I like to call it feeling it. So it's another good full body exercises for you guys to do at home with weights or bands. I had a person in class today do it with a band. I showed them you could do the same workout with the bands. Okay? So you guys have a great day. Stay out of trouble. And it's going to be hot.